today, hopefully, anyway. I'm changing the rear shockers on the S60. It's something I wanted to do for a long time. I've had them since about November 2024, so we're going to do it today. Just quickly show you. Right, boot floor has to come out, and these side panels back here, they have to come out too. Now if we go to the underneath, there's a bolt, just, sorry about the light, there's a bolt at the bottom of the shocker. You can just see it coming through the spring here. There's a bolt on the bottom of the shocker, that's 15mm. That has to come out, and then we shall find out what the ones either side are. So let's crack on, get this out. Right, get the boot floor out, two turny things, one each side, and then pull, get that out. Well, I'll do it with two hands, that's easier. Right, boot floor doesn't come through the boot aperture, so that has to get dragged onto the back seat. Two little things off here, hold on. These side pieces, I turn those just to release, and then there's a little trim screw that goes in there. Excuse me about that, sorry about that, and one there. And then at the top there's these little press trim pieces that just release. Hold on, there we are, these little trim things there, just squeeze them from behind just to release them, and then I'll get this out. I'll quickly show you this side with these little trim clips. You can see they're split down the middle. Sorry about the light, it's awful. So let's give them a squeeze, and pull, there we are, and now that's loose and that'll come out. See, it's just a little squeezy bit there, and it releases. Right, with everything out of the way, you can see that now gives us access to these little foam covers, which I believe, there we are, just pull off, and that exposes the top mount and the shocker, and the same the other side. Let's get those off and then see where we go from here. Right, hello. Right, so now we've got an 18mm bolt in the middle, and we've got three, that's the shock bolt, and then we've got three 10mm. There we go, and then underneath we need to get there's some sort of spacer. Underneath we need to get the bolt off from the bottom of the shocker, and that's a 15, I think, or 17, something like that. Right, the ugger didn't quite work, so I'm using a spanner and a 30mm Torx head just to hold it and wind it out. There we are. Right, that's all loose. Let's go and take it off underneath. Right, you can just see the bolt there. That's a 15 mil. Oopsie daisy. And that's out. Right, I just need to. I might need to take the. Just get the jack under there, just to bring the, you know, just compress it a bit, just to get the shocker out. But it's looking a bit old and knackered. Well, I caught that off. That was off camera, but yeah, that's out. But yeah, I do need to compress this to be able to get the old shocker out, and that's the old top mount. I can probably take that off now. Yes, I can. Oh good, it's now trapped. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this without two hands? I'll get this out. Right, let's get this up as far as we can. If you look, I'm just compressing it on the back of that rear control arm, and there's the old shocker. See if we can get that a bit more. I'm going to have to try and compress it to get it out, and it's out. There we are. Not sure how old it is, but it's all part of the suspension refresh. Right, let's get the new one in. Right, this is the new top mount. This has to go in from underneath, but if you see, there's a lip here. No, you probably can't, but there's a lip on the edge of the top mount that just goes over the edge here, and then you have to hold it in place. So let's have a go. This isn't difficult at all, is it? Right. You little tinker. It might help if I put it in the right way. That's nearly bob on. Famous last words. It's in. Oh, I need to put those spaces in, don't I? Probably help if I had someone with me. But never mind. Do you know what it is? this. Right. Better bet. To be honest, the hardest part of this is getting the bloody boot bits out. Don't jinx it, Simon. For goodness sake. What a silly thing to say. Right, shocker. One new shocker. I'm going to prime it. Let's make sure. I primed it 5 times. I think that should be enough. Right, that's the same. And yeah, I've had parts before where they're different sizes to what it came out the factory with. Anyway, let's get this in. Don't know if you can see down the bottom, but I'm just going to give that a big quick scrub over with a wire brush and a bit of brake cleaner, I think. Right, I'm going to have to bring the car back up to get this in. Right. That's it. That went surprisingly easily. Right, so I might have to just put a bit of. Do you know what? I'm going to tighten it from the top first, I think. Right, I think this is going to be the better way to do it. I've got a bit of a sweat on, so that's nice. Right, and then I can just adjust it from below. No, that's not going the right way. Silly me. There's dribblage. I'm a bit sweaty. Goodness sake, look at that. It's a very muggy day today. Get in there. Right. Now we can look at the bottom. Right, I'm not going to show you what it looks like because I'm a hideously sweaty mess, but we're on. We are on. There we are. Oh, come on. Right. Where's my washboard? Let's keep everything together. Good practice. Right. Yeah, that was, as it turned out, that was a bit of a silly idea using the what's an Amy? What's it called? Bugger dugger. Get those tightened up and then that's one side done. You better wrench on that. It's such an awkward angle. Right, I think that will do. Sorry for the sweating and the heavy breathing. But that is done. I'm not going to bother showing you the other side because I'll probably just flood the car out with copious amounts of sweat. So you'll be spared that. Done. Oh, great. Come on. There you go. Well, that's the Emirates flight going over. But usually 777, I think. Anyway, I'm not going to give you a close-up. I'll say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment down below. Drip. Please follow me on Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram. And I'll see you for the next one when it's hopefully not so muggy. Try a bit.